Hello. Every time I'm in a video, it's just me buying something. So here we are again. I bought something because I have a problem.
So what'd you buy?
I bought something I've always wanted after owning the Pathfinder. I had a shitty Pathfinder. I'm like, man, I want a nicer one, and I want the truck version because it's kind of the same thing. So I stumbled upon, of course, the what I've always wanted, a long crew cab bed thing with a V6 with the manual 4x4. And it showed up in the form of an 86 with only 70,000 miles. This thing is a time capsule. This is like, I don't know why you buy Toyota pickups now because they're overpriced. This is the same thing, but better. Those have 4 cylinders and they're slow. But it's super nice. Factory 80s Nissan roll bar with the lights and everything. It's got the spare tire here. That's definitely one of the parts that sold it to me. I was like, that's super cool.
It's got good tires.
Yeah, tires are pretty new. It's not rusty though, too. The paint's good-ish.
The interior's blue.
Yeah, interior's blue, which
Check
I
out
like.
that dash. That's way
It's
cooler.
got 2 fuel gauges. It's got, look, it's got one, the main, it's got a sub fuel gauge.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's got the cool closet. It's got the seats that face each other.
Came with a clutch, just like
Yep.
Hamish's.
Yep, came with a clutch.
These back windows are cool. They
Yeah.
like curve over the
Curve
top.
over. It's got a sunroof.
Oh, dude,
What?
sunroof?
If anybody knows that these things are rusty all the time. This one is not. It's got some spots by the gas cap, but for the most part, it's clean. So I am big stoked.
So you're gonna sell the Pathfinder?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Well, I don't need 2.
Well, I thought you were gonna
I
keep
bought
it,
this to replace the Pathfinder.
but you're gonna keep this nice.
Well, I'm gonna off-road it though. I bought it to off-road it.
Okay, but then you can't jump it and do dumb shit
No,
anymore.
I can't. I gotta be nice to it. So
Well-
I can't be as ignorant.
Dude, this wheel's like polished.
It is. I don't know why that's polished.
Somebody got really bored.
It's super cool.
Dude, fog light covers.
Yeah, and they work. It's cool.
Walmart
V6.
battery from last year.
Yeah,
Looking good.
it's good.
Electro injection.
I'm really stoked. And it's blue. Blue's one of my favorite colors, so.
It's super cool. What blue would we call that in BMW land?
Lapis. No, it's a little brighter. It's just very blue.
It's just
like,
blue.
I don't think BMW has a... There is an E30 blue. I think it's Lapis. It's like a darker blue, but it's very blue.
I think you did good, dude.
Yeah, my shitty Pathfinder's for sale, but I mean, it works as a car, but that's about it. So
Dude,
it's very reliable, I'll say that.
Greg, Boost Monkey Greg's looking for a cheap, shitty 4-wheel
Oh,
drive.
cool. I probably just want $1,000.
Yeah, but he'll take it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's Saturday, and there's a car cruise today, and I was like, man, I should like fix a car to take it cruising. There's also some music playing in the background, so hopefully that works out. Bringing the 6 Series out of retirement. I put the new tags on it so she's legal, and I put the non-track wheels on it, but the brakes are still mega fucked. So I thought I'd come hang out with the boys.
Shouldn't point over there.
Yeah, it's good. There's nothing over there. And then I'm gonna do some brakes on the old 6 Series. So there we go. All right, so got the pads off the first one, and if you look, I got all of my money worth on those. But rotors are pretty bad. Not gonna put them on right now though. I didn't buy any. They're pretty expensive for these cars. So we're gonna do the old pad slapping. I did buy real Brembros though. Brembros.
My pad slap.
What do you do, Zach?
I take a spinny wheel thing and I chamfer the pads.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like I cut it a little so it doesn't rub on that lip. So like I just cut like a like that, and then it seems to help.
I like that idea. I don't have that much motivation, but
Okay,
that was a pro tip for you guys at
pro
home
tip.
if you guys want a pad slap.
If your customer comes in and doesn't want to pay for rotors, you cut this part at an angle with just a spinny row lock wheel. It's pretty quick, and it'll prevent it from squeaking because it makes the ridge on each side.
That makes sense.
So, yeah, pro tip.
Something funny, I'll say, other one of my, I've done big brake stuff, like pretty much most of my car life. I've always swapped brakes on cars. On Infinities, they charge you the same for every single size rotor that they sell. It doesn't matter if it's a giant rotor or a small rotor, it's the same price. So when I did upgrade, it was the same price. That was cool. First side done, all put back together. Zach washed the Toyota. He wants to get on the lift though, so I'm gonna back this out. and then get on the lip, and I'll pull back in, and I'll do this side. Forewarning, this side's gonna look bad. It was definitely metal on metal, and I've driven it probably 30 miles that way. So, yeah, time to play some musical cars. All right, got the passenger side pulled in substantially worse. So, there you go, we killed that one. This was the outside pad. There's a little bit left. There's the inside pad, pretty much nothing left. So, this rotor's pretty cooked. Like I said, not gonna replace them now. Brakes will still work just fine. And then before we do more track stuff, I'll splurge and get a new one. I think the last time I priced these ones out, these are the E60 M5 brakes. I think the rotors were around 300 each. And I just don't want to pay 600 bucks on the budget track car right now. So cool. I'm gonna get this one slapped on, and we'll go for a drive. All right, guys, we're at the gas station.
Yep.
Zach's here.
Taking the Nissan truck to a BMW meet.
We watched it,
but
it's gonna be cool.
I was just mentioning the even the 80s Nissan truck is more fun to drive than like my E61. Like, it's just fun.
And you can't get in trouble.
Exactly.
Well, I mean, unless you like drive over shit.
It's way more enjoyable. So buy 80s, 90s vehicles now.
They're way better.
Way better.
I washed the E63. It's like really clean. Don't mind the acid etched paint. That's always been that way, but it's never clean, so you can't see it.
First time he's washed it.
But yeah, put fuel in it. Brakes are done. Get that out of there. Fill that up. Bam. Let's get to this cruise. Maybe I'll get some sick rollers of Zach in his Nissan. So let's hit the road. All right, so we just hung out at the time at Sonic, but it was good. But we got a nice little lineup here. We're at a new spot. So 6 Series, 328, N55 1 Series, 318 with a non-Vanos M50, and then somewhere there's a 330. Oh, there's a 335. But we're gonna hang out here, and everybody loved Zach's Nissan pickup because it's super cool. But yeah. Hey guys, it's a couple days later. Monday. That was Saturday. Had a blast with all the guys at the Golden Era stuff, and we were a little obnoxious on the road, but overall nobody got any trouble. It was a good day. Here's a clip of that Kyle grabbed of me. Nothing weird there. Anyway, it's Monday. Back at work. Been driving the 6 Series all weekend. It's been doing great. Happy to have this thing back. It's a really good car. There's some weird like knocking, banging noise coming from the passenger front though. After that night, so I'm just gonna jack it up real quick and see. It kind of sounds like a sway bar end link, maybe. I don't know, but I'm gonna get in the air, just check it out. I think I figured out what it was. I think I set the preload too low on the coilover. Right here, it just kind of moves quite a bit easily. But yeah, this rubber piece that was an isolator on one of them fell out. So I'm just gonna tighten that preload a little bit, and we should be good. All right, all tightened up in there. Now, no more rattle there. Should be good. I actually got to go pick up some cool parts that I found on really good at this lately, finding people who buy storage units and then they sell cool BMW parts. So it's about 20 minutes away. I'm gonna go do that real quick, and I'll show you guys the stuff. It's pretty cold. It was like supposed to snow today, maybe. You can see by the dreariness. But I think it's like 35 out or something. So it's getting to be that time of year. Got a couple things to talk about after that. And yeah, see you guys. All right, guys. Back at the shop. I picked up the parts. Car did good. No more bad knocking noises up front. So fix that. So cool. Let's start this. This is a super cool thing. Didn't seem to get it. Just popped up on Marketplace, had a bad description, and I was like, cool, that's cheap, I'll go for it. So what we got is a fluidine radiator, and if you can look at it, it's, I think, for an E36. These are like $600, and yeah, I got it for $325. So I'm pretty stoked on that. Yeah, you don't get scores like that every day. Like, get a $600 radiator for $325. So pretty cool. I'm pretty excited about it. And then they were like, hey, do you want some more stuff? Not really. This was kind of all together. But so we have a box with AP Racing 4-piston caliper and what appears to be a massive bracket. So I don't know if you guys know what that is, but, and there's another AP Racing caliper with a massive bracket. I'm pretty sure, judging by I got an E36 radiator, that these are E36 brakes. So I know there is a difference in caliper spacing on an M3 compared to a non-M, but either way, I have a lot of parts laying around. I can figure that out. But then there's more. There were these rotor hats from Essex. I'm pretty sure they had no idea what these were because they said brakes things. So yeah, there's a pair of those. But wait, there's more. We got brand new AP Racing J-hook rotors. They're 12.8. They're 1.25 by 12.8. And there's another one of them. So I'm pretty sure this is a full AP Racing brake kit from Essex Racing. I'm pretty sure is the company that makes these. And I'm pretty sure it's a $2,600 brake kit. So I got this and it's a brand new $600 radiator for $325 today. I feel pretty blessed. So Hamish screamed stonks from down there. So I originally found two separate ads. I found an ad for a radiator and I found an ad for rotors. And I talked to Greg about the rotors. He said that, Greg from Angry Ass, they have an AP Racing kit for E34s, and we have been in discussions for an AP Racing kit for E36s. Or actually, I'm pretty sure just stocking this kit. So pretty cool. But anyway, he's like, oh man, that's like an old part number. They look like the good size. He said like for like an E36, but the part numbers are old. So I think these have been sitting in a storage unit for a long time. I talked to the lady about the parts and she had no idea what the radiator was. They just had bought a storage unit that somebody hadn't paid for, and we're just selling stuff out of it. So then I get there to meet today, and on the way there, she's like, do you want the pads too? And I'm like, oh, she probably means brake pads. Like, that'd be cool. Like, whatever she's got, yeah, I'll just take them. Then I get there, and then there's these two other AP Racing boxes, and I'm like, no way. And then they pulled out the rotor hats, and I'm like, no way. This is the whole fucking kit. So that was the score. I tried to call Greg and let him know so he could be stoked with me, but he didn't answer. So I'll wait to hear from them. I think we're near the end of this video. Let me jump on the computer real quick. I believe we have a poll that we need to look at. All right, so we're here. Oh man, that was a good video. Will did a really long burnout and Hamish did cool editing. But let's go over here to community, and then we have a poll, and let's see the results. So it looks like by an overwhelming I'll call it a plurality because it's not a majority. We got 34%. You guys want to see another red E30 4-door S52 swap? This will be, I think, the third red car, maybe the fourth red car that gets an S52. If you guys didn't vote or didn't see that last video on that, this is the my red E30. It's a 1991, might be a 90. I think it's a 91. 4-door. It's red. It already has an S52 in it. It already has a ZF in it. The car's pretty much done. It just needs finished. I've never driven the car. When I bought it, it had an M52 B28 in it. The swap wasn't done. I pulled that out and put an S50 in it. Never finished it. Pulled that out and put an S52 in it, and then didn't finish it. So it's had 3 engines, all 24 valves, and I haven't driven a single one. But it's got good suspension, good interior, good paint. It's gonna be a good car. So I'm gonna work on getting that done. Today is Monday, November 1st. Hope you guys had a good Halloween. I'm not gonna start on this quite right away. And I have like a little bit of a surprise that can hopefully come with it, and we'll see. Later this week I'll know for sure. But I'm a little sad. I'm sure you guys saw in the last video about the knockety of this. I can't bring myself to push this outside. So good. We gotta tear that down and fix that thing first. So we're doing E30 stuff. This Thursday the 4th, we're gonna be doing, Hamish is gonna find out right now with you guys, we're gonna be doing our first podcast. At the end of the day, we'll sit down, we'll see how many people we can get to come hang out and just have a little discussion. These first few, I think I would like to do it every Thursday this month. Won't work very well because Halloween or Thanksgiving is one of those Thursdays, but we'll do the other Thursdays. And we're gonna sit down, we're gonna talk about BMW stuff, we're gonna talk about car stuff. All these ones are just gonna be on YouTube, just YouTube live streams, and then we just want to show what they are. But I would like to move this over to the Patreon side so that we can, I don't know, things can get a little bit rowdier, and because they're a little more private then. And anyway, maybe funnel some of you guys into want to become patrons. So anyway, be ready. I don't know the time yet. Stay updated this week for more things, but Thursday evening there's going to be a podcast. Thanks for watching. I had a blast this weekend. Glad to have the 6 Series back. Super stoked about all those really cheap parts I just got, and appreciate the voting. There was the results, and just a reminder, we're gonna work on all of these cars. We're just gonna go in order. So that one, then we resurrect the R32 that's sitting right there, and then it looks like give the black M5 some love. Oh man, the N54 car was last for a while there, but apparently big turbo Audi's last now. So all BMWs. Well, I guess the GTR got second, so never mind. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't, and see you in the next one.